folks, Casuago DC here. Sorry these have taken a little bit longer to get out this year with a full-time job and a family and everything that goes along with that. You can imagine it's just taking me a little bit longer. Add to that, I do all the production stuff on my cell phone. I have cut out music this year on the interludes just for the sake of getting this out there. I typically record those myself on guitar and it just takes a little bit longer. So I know it's been a long time since the first hunt of arrowhead season, back in the spring. It's now, gosh, it's the first part of August. But I wanted to get these out there. I know several of you have contacted me looking for new videos. I've got a couple of them in the hopper, so I'm going to try to get through those as quick as possible and get them out there for you. So I really enjoy doing this for you guys. Again, I'm learning. I think this is year 3 of me doing it. There are several things in the video that I still haven't been able to type. As far as what they are, where they came from, who made them. But I'm learning every day. I'm starting to put my stuff into shows and display. I joined the French Creek Valley Archaeological Society, which is amazing. If you ever get a chance, you're in the area, they have a show, look them up. But really, I just enjoy kind of sharing the hunt, the thrill of the find, all of that stuff. So keep walking and hope you enjoy. Okay guys, Casuago DC here. Welcome to the 2022 arrowhead hunting season. My first official whole find of the year out in a new field. It's looking pretty nice. And sorry I don't have my microphone on, so hopefully the sound is okay on this. But if you look right here, see how it looks worked on the top there? You got your different planes and bevels. When I picked this up, I thought it was a flake because it's so thin, until I looked at the snub nose on that. See if I can get a good shot of it here. See how it comes down to kind of a point? That is a little scraper, little end scraper. I've been finding a lot of weird geofacts in this field. Pieces of chert and flint that have broken off into kind of weird shapes. Like I found a couple pyramid ones the other day, and I'm just finding some interesting stuff. But this is the first official, for sure, artifact that I found in this field. So we know where they were here. Awesome. Hope we find more. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I had a spare 45 minutes to a half an hour to come out and look over this beautiful field this evening. Just got back from a family birthday party, but I didn't really expect to find too much. I found an end scraper, which should be on this video. I also found what I think is a hammerstone, and I was just walking past this row here. I happened to glance over and see something that was a little bit of a funny shape in a dirt clod here, so I'm going to take this out real slow. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of camouflaged a little bit. You see it? It's right in the middle. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's got the right shape and the right markings. So I'm going to take this out real slow. Hopefully it's whole. Oh, it feels good. Oh, this feels real nice. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Whoa, look at that. That is the biggest point I've ever found by far. Look at that. That's across my whole hand. That is a 2.5 inch point right there. Holy cow. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, I wish I had some water. Could clean this off a little bit. Wow, look at that. You can see the red. Look at those fine flake marks. It's got one ear. I don't know if it's missing an ear on this side, but it looks like that's the way that it was made. Wow. This is the nicest point I've ever found anywhere. That is phenomenal. I don't know if I can get it to focus here. That's probably the best angle. Wow. Let's see, is this... Doesn't feel like it's ground, pretty sharp edge. That is just beautiful. I can't say enough about that point. Man, it really pays. You know, you get these days where you've got a little bit extra time and you're tired from running around all day. Should I go out and shouldn't I? You should go out. That is just amazing. Wow. I'm gonna have to type this later. I'll get this cleaned up, post some pictures of it, maybe do some more video if I can figure out what this is, but I'm a happy camper. All right, I don't know if I can top this one this year. This is, for me, this is a year maker. Wow. Okay, so out here walking a new field that got plowed yesterday. It happened to rain overnight. And I think we have a little fishtail here or something like that. A little broken piece. Hard to say. It's definitely got sloped shoulders here. A little bit of a concave base. Not sharpened, tip broken off. All in all, not a terrible find. 10 minutes of looking. Okay, we are in a field that hasn't been plowed in quite some time. This is where I found the fishtail a little bit earlier today. But I'm looking at the ground and I come across a big chunk of chert, of flint, and we find a lot of differently colored flint in this field, a lot different than what we're used to in the region. We typically get your grays and your blues and, you know, some of the white speckled with gray. But this, I'm almost sure this is from Flint Ridge, just in the variations of the color. Let's see if I can get the sun on it here. You can see it's got reds in it, it's banded. It looks like a vein of almost like quartz running through it. Much different than we normally find here. It makes me think that this was a hot spot for working with Flint Ridge flint, because in other fields that we look at, we typically don't see this material. It's only in this field and this section of this field. So pretty interesting. This is a believed paleo site, actually. Somebody found years back, they found a small paleo point that was fluted. Just a little one, but still pretty interesting stuff. We keep finding amazingly colored flint like this. Just wanted to show you guys. All right, we'll turn it back on if we find anything else. Okay, so we've got a field that has been turned over. Has not rained yet, so we're just kind of playing the odds. Got my brother Adam here. We're out walking around. We need a good rain to wash the rocks off, but we think we might have something here. So Adam found it, so I'm gonna let him pull it. I think you can kind of see it right in the middle of the screen there. Get a nice good close up. We're not sure what this is, but it looked promising. Let's see. If it's not an artifact, it's a pretty unique geofact. We'll take a look at it and see what we think and get back to you. Okay, taking a peek at something else we found here, just kind of caught the eye. Not sure what this is. Could be just a big flake. You can see it right in the middle there. So I'll try to get out of the shadow. I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, looks like it's just a big chunk that came off when they were making a point or some other tool. Cool. When you don't have enough time in the day, you night hunt. This can be difficult. especially after it rains, because every type of shiny surface, clay, glass, other wet rocks, they all catch your eye. But this is what we have to do if we want to find points, especially in a quick season like this year. I'll turn it back on if I find anything. Okay, this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I night hunt and come out here when it's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, probably later than that right about now. Look what I found shimmering on the ground. I don't know what this is made out of, but it is beautiful. Looks like it might just be regular flint. I haven't picked it up yet, but my goodness. Look how highly worked that is. Let's see. Wow. I'm going to have to get this cleaned up, but wow, that's amazing. Some type of scraper or blade, or I don't even know. I might not know for a little while until I get it cleaned up, but not so worked on this side. You can tell it was made off of a really large flake, but they really went to town on. You can see all the facets there. Wow, that's pretty. I don't know what this is. It's, probably some sort of run-of-the-mill scraper, but sure looks pretty under the lights. That's a good find for 11 o'clock at night. In the time that I found that fishtail point earlier, the broken one, I took my daughter to a basketball game, came back, and they already had this partially disked in between rainstorms. So they're moving quick to get this done. I got to be out here finding this stuff before it gets buried again, and who knows, this might be the only chance for it to get recovered and appreciated. Kind of saving it for history. Very cool. I'll turn it back on if I find anything else. Okay, folks, I just picked this up. It looked strange. Can't tell if it's a geofact or an artifact, but you see that kind of ridge that runs down the length of this. If you can see it that way. I don't know. I'll get it cleaned up, and if it looks promising, I'll post some pictures of it. Can't tell what that is. Night 2 of arrowhead hunting after dark. Sounds kind of creepy. If you look at this field, this is normally a really, really good field for us. They put soybeans in this year, which is awesome, but it hasn't rained yet, and so we're really, really not finding a whole lot. I did find this. I'll show you real quick. This is a nice size flake. As you can see, real shiny. Nice and concave. Faceted on one side, smooth on the other side. On a typical night in this field or day, I would have found 30 to 40 of these probably within a 50-foot radius of where I'm standing. And this is, sorry about the light situation here. This is the first one of these that I found. So I think I'm going to abandon this field for now and head over to something that hasn't been planted with soybeans. Okay, it's the morning after the night walk, and I'm out with my 2 girls, and it looks like Riley may have found one. Where's it at, Riley?
Right here.
Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, pick it up. Let's see what we got. Is it?
It's a bit of one.
Let's see. Yes, it is. Very nice. I'm not even sure what style that is. Let's see.
It's pretty. It has like different colors of blue in it.
A little bit of tip damage, but otherwise not bad. Good job, kiddo.
Thank you.
All right, first one for 2022 for Riley. Okay, so we're out here on a rainy Wednesday. My buddy Tamer's out here looking with us. Got this big field that we're trying to go row by row by row, and found something here. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like it's broken, but it looks pretty interesting enough to pick up. So I'm not exactly sure what this is. I have no idea, but this was a really big point at some point in time. I think it went this way, with the tip up here and the base down here, or vice versa. Because this end is worked. This end is worked. I don't think it went like this. I have no idea what this was, but it was really big. I will get this cleaned up and we'll take a closer look at it and just see what this is. Okay, so I didn't film this. I know better. I should have, but I saw something on the ground, picked it up, and of course, looks like a little tiny bird point. Kind of odd shaped. That's not chipped off there. That's just the way that it was made. So there's that. And then I came across this guy. Oh, pardon my cord. And I'm not sure what this is, but let's see. It's hard to say what this is looking through the camera lens. Looks like it might have been an end scraper. Coming to a point right there. Or maybe right there. It's worked on that edge, definitely. All right, we'll get it cleaned up.